The FIFA 2026 World Cup is just around the corner, and with it brings some fresh new creative. And so in this video, I'll show you how to recreate this FIFA 26 design in just a few easy steps using Adobe Illustrator. So we're going to start off by selecting the rectangle tool, and if we just click on our canvas, I am going to set the width to 287 and the height to 75. Press OK, and we're going to remove the stroke, and we're just going to set the fill to any color so that we can see it. Now next we are just going to have our shape selected, then holding Alt on the keyboard, we're going to click and drag and create a copy, and we're going to do that one more time. So now we have 3. Now select all of your shapes, hold Alt again, and we're going to create a copy of that. So this top layer is going to be our 2. So we're going to select our rectangle here, click this point, and then click and drag, and we're going to round off this corner. And we're going to do the same with this next rectangle, click this point, round this corner, and we also want to do it for this bottom corner. So round that one off, and actually one more corner for this top one, so this top right, select that point and round that off. So now we should have the number 2. So let's jump across and look at our reference. So now we need to create a 6. So we're going to round off the 2 top corners, 2 bottom corners, and then this corner here. So let's do that now. So let's zoom in. So the 2 top corners, let's round them off. Same with the 2 bottom. So I'm just holding shift here between the points and then clicking and dragging to round it off. And then just doing the same for this point here. Cool. So now we have 2, 6. So we're just going to merge these shapes. So select them all, and I'm going to select the shape builder tool, and then simply just click and drag across all of your shapes. That's going to merge them together, and do the same with your 6. Cool. So now I'm just going to have these 2 touching. Zoom out. I'm going to select them, group them, and then go up to align, and I'm just going to center these to our artboard. And then I'm just going to right click and ungroup them. So the next step, looking at our reference, is to create basically these duplicates of our shape. So let's start with the number 2. So I'm going to select my number 2 here, Command C to copy, and Command F, and that's going to paste it in place. And then I'm simply going to click and drag this point, holding Shift to keep it proportional, and then holding Alt to drag it from the center. I'm going to drag this out to the width of our artboard. And I'm actually going to drag it a little bit more so this curve here is larger than our board. So it's going to be quite big. So something like this. Drag that up and have that aligned to the base of your number 2. And then we're going to right click, and we are going to send this to back. So arrange, send to back. Now select your 2, and we can color this just a different color for now. So let's just make it this color here. And now we need to create the steps between these 2 shapes. So I'm going to select this tool here, the blend tool, and we're going to click our little letter and then also click our big letter, and that's going to create this blending between the 2. So let's zoom in so we can see here. Now double click the shape builder tool, the blend tool, and we're going to change the spacing to specified steps, and we're going to have this set to around 15, and you can sort of just click one of these to update that. So that looks about right here. So I'm going to press OK. And we're going to do the same with our bottom. So Command C to copy, Command F, paste in place. and we're just going to drag that out to the same width as our top shape here, and we're going to have the height, making sure the height is set to the height of our little shape here. And again, right click, and we are going to send this to back, and we can also recolor our little letter here. Cool, so now with the blend tool, same steps, click our shape here and the big shape, double click the blend tool, change the spacing to specified steps, and we're going to set that to 15. See how that looks, and I think that is looking good. So press OK. Now if we zoom out so we can see that, and we're just going to select both of our shapes, go up to Object and down to Expand, and make sure you've got Object and Fill selected. Press OK. Now just right click and we're going to ungroup. So if we deselect here, you can see we now have a whole bunch of individual shapes. So the next step, looking at our reference, is basically to color all of these shapes. So select your shape, and I'm going to hit I on the keyboard to open the eyedropper, and we're just going to individually go and recolor each of these shapes. And so I'll just speed up this next part of the process. And that is basically it. So the next step is to basically export this out in your desired format, but that is how to create the FIFA World Cup 26 design. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more design tutorials just like this.